This is actually a piece that a friend of mine started because she wanted to do something that kind of looked like a river table cutting board. I've held on to this for years now. It's been at least 2 years, if not more, that I've had this. And at one point, my nephew wanted this because he loved it as is, but he forgot to take it. So I still have it, and I figure since it's here and I'm just playing around with things that are incomplete or that just need, I don't know, a bit of a refresh, then I can play with this. The wood is pretty much already sanded from when she sanded it before, so I don't think I need to do that. But what I think I will try to do is see how much of this resin I can maybe sand down, because what she did was she basically used not duct tape, masking tape to create this little adjoining area, or this joining area in the middle of the two boards. And the way it was supposed to work was the resin would cure, and then she'd be able to just rip the tape off and have this beautiful little, board. But what ended up happening was the resin leaked through the tape, and caused what you see here, and all of this tape is stuck. So what I thought about doing is just going ahead and taping, or not taping, painting the whole back of this blue. And that way, when you look at it from the top, it'll still kind of look like a river. And then I will probably paint this part and then the sides brown. I use the Hyper Tough sander that I have to go ahead and just smooth the edges, or the raised areas that we had on the ends here for the resin. There are still a few other areas that are a little rough. I think this is glue. Yeah, it was. So I may try to smooth that out some. Alright guys, so I got this wiped down, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the Sargent Art Ultramarine Blue acrylic paint. Not really the color of water, but I wanted to somewhat cover the tape. Whoops. Alright, let's just go for it, right? So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this turquoise, also from Sargent Art, and I'm going to just blend that in. I'm going to grab Burnt Umber here, and we are going to give her a go. I'm hoping it's not too dark. I want it to be a darker brown, and this is the darkest brown I have. The other one is too much of like a chocolate. Now my paintbrush is slightly damp, which I want, because I want it to see if that'll just help kind of, I don't even know, just help spread the paint, so that it doesn't all sit in one spot. So yeah, this is what it looks like now. So that's the paint. It's a little streaky, but I kind of like it that way. And then this is the bottom. It's just all blue and completely unnatural. And yes, it is almost as bright as it looks in the camera, but it just makes this part look a little more natural, so that the tape isn't as obvious. What I am going to do though is go ahead and seal this in something with a spray, and then I will also probably put some feet on it to help make this more even. Will that work? I'm not sure, because this seems really thick. And of the feet that I do have, these are those, I bought these a long time ago, y'all, and I think they were from Amazon, but I cannot be sure. Will they, will these make a difference? I don't know, but I would like to add them just to, you know, try to. So yeah, we're gonna do the little square ones. Fairly easy to apply. But before I do that, I am going to dust this off and then spray it. What you do from there is just let it sit. So I let it sit, I think for 20 minutes. It's dry to the touch, but let me double check this one. This one says that it actually dries in 10 minutes or less, and then you can handle it in an hour. What I will do is let this dry for about 10 minutes, come back. We will put these little feet on, and then flip it, spray the other side. And let me put it down and see. Yeah, I think the feet almost, they don't do much. It's still moving. So, yeah, but I think it's cute. Plus, if they wanted to lean it against something, then that's still pretty helpful. All right. And I'm spraying the top of the resin part too. All right, guys, so here we are. This is the finished look. Can you see it? So this is what it looks like. So I love that the satin gives it, you know, a little bit of sheen without being super extra. And yes, it still looks a little funny, but I think it looks cute. And even if you want to, like, let's say my nephew, for example, wanted to just use this to sit stuff on, I mean, you can do that. So this is a bottle of water, you know. You just have to be careful. Don't put anything that's open, maybe everything closed top. But that is that, guys. I like it. So tell me what you guys think. I think it came out like the same but a little different. So I like it, and I think he'll love it. Plus he'll be able to actually touch it and stuff, because it was a little rough before. So now that it's a little more smooth, he can actually you know, like run his hands across it and stuff like that, and I won't be nervous about him cutting himself or anything. But that is it, my friends. So this has been me trying to repurpose something, part 2, I think. So yeah, I have a few more things that are just kind of lying around that I haven't finished. Let me show you the one thing. So my dream when I did this was to fill this entire top with resin, and this was going to sit flat, but for some reason with what we did with the tape, even with it sitting flat, it's still bowed inward, and so it's uneven now. But I imagine I could still make it a piece that could hang on a wall or something. It just wouldn't hang very flush. But yeah, I envisioned myself filling this entire like inch high with resin, and it just kind of looked like this beautiful beachy scene with the shells in the sky. I don't even know. But yeah, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye, guys.